Wibta if I reminded my sister how much I babysat for her. I am 33F, and have an older sister, JD, 41F, who had her first son at 15 and had 5 sons total by the time she was 24. When I was 13, my parents and I, along with my sister's family, decided to move in together for financial reasons. From then until I moved out in my early 20s, I was an unpaid babysitter. I had no choice. My sister's logic was that I didn't help pay the bills, so I needed to contribute somehow, and my parents went along with it to keep the peace. I basically skipped 9th grade because I was homeschooled, but had no one to actually teach me, and was expected to watch my nephews. I ended up repeating the year. That first year that I was homeschooled, and every summer I would usually watch them all day, from around 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. some days. I didn't get to see my friends a lot because of this. When I eventually went back to attending school in a building, would have to watch them after school. I hated watching them because they were constantly fighting each other and misbehaving. This was also before smartphones, and my nephews were always watching TV. It kept them calm, so I didn't fight it, so I had zero entertainment. We did have a desktop, but it was my sister's and I wasn't allowed on it while I was babysitting. I barely got any recognition for this, let alone an allowance. Eventually, the boys got older and I moved out, and that was the end of that. Fast forward to now. I have a daughter, Luna, 3 years old, who absolutely adores her Aunt JD and is always asking to sleep over on weekends. Honestly, I would not mind if she slept over for a night, because as much as I love her, having one night to be alone with my husband would be nice. JD adores Luna as well, but always turns her down for sleepovers, and for day visits, no matter how short. She has a new excuse every time. She has to clean, she has to run errands, she has to do stuff with her husband, with her, now adult, children, etc. This would bother me because it felt like she never made any time for us. I get that her own family comes first, but some amount of her time would be appreciated every once in a while. I like hanging out with my sister as well, and I hardly get to see her, despite the fact that we live 20 minutes away. Then it really hit me, she barely spends time with my kid when I used to watch all 5 of hers for hours at a time for the entirety of my teen years. I started thinking maybe I should bring this up, but I know it will just make her angry and cause a fight. Would it be wrong if I explained to her how I feel?